It is July 5th, and I've been scanning negatives. I wanted to try and see how my new negatives for the cyanotype would work, but we don't have really enough bright sunshine at the moment to do it. There's Rocco. He's watching the guys doing the lawn next door. Took the dogs out for their walk early. And I think what I'm going to do now is I mentioned the purple shiso aid, and I will I'll show you how to make the drink that is purported to be an anti-inflammatory tonic. So I've got 4 cups of water boiling, and I'm going to pick maybe a cup and a half of the shiso, and when I pick it, I'm going to pick it the same way I pick, Rocco, the same way I pick basil, which is kind of picking from the tops, so that more will still grow. The thing about shiso I have found is that if you let it go to flower, it will come back abundantly every year. I found this to be true in the Bay Area, and I find the same to be true here in Virginia. And in fact, I'm growing it out back in an area that a lot of stuff doesn't grow because it is so shady back here. Rocco, oh my goodness, he is not liking the guys next door. So I'm doing 4 cups of water, so I'm going to do maybe a cup and a half of leaves in there. The original recipe, which was on the Forest Green Farm website, said 3 to 4 cups for 10 cups of water. So let's see, do I have a, see, it's coming up everywhere. I'm trying to see where else to pick it from. I think this is good enough. This should be okay, I think. Now, shiso has a very unusual flavor profile, and I would say it's like those other herbs that may take a while to get used to. So yeah, that's probably about a cup and a half. Rocco, let's go inside. Come on, Rocco. Rocco, come here. Rocco, come. Where'd that little silly little wiener dog go? Rocco, come on, come inside. Come inside, hurry up. Hurry, hurry. Avery finally got up. It's trash day. She's been hiding downstairs. What you doing? What you doing, dogs? You had your walkies early, huh? So, all right. So I'm boiling 4 cups of water, and once that comes up to a boil, I'll show you what I do next. I'll show you the steps. So the water's boiling. So what I'm going to do, since this is an electric stove, I'm going to turn it off. And I'm going to put my shiso leaves in and just let them kind of get into the pot there. And I'm going to cover it up and take it off the heat and leave it for 30 minutes. And then I will show you what happens next. Alrighty, so it's been about a half hour. Since I let this set, and I am now going to strain these guys' leaves into, so you can see it's already a purpley color. You're supposed to, and the leaves have turned like a more of a green. I'm going to put the link in the down bar to recipe on the Forest Green Farms website for the tonic, and then if you want to do your own searches later, you can just search for purple shiso and get all kinds of information. What I was reading right now is that in Japan, it was typically used as what do you call it? A coloring. And I'm going to bring you down closer here, and so you can see how the color will change on this. It's the same way if you do like a lavender lemonade. It'll go from like this bluish color to a really pretty pink color when you add acid to it. So I'm going to put the lemons in this one. So for like 1.5 cups of the shiso, 4 cups of water, I'm going to use two small lemons in here. And you can, you know, if you want it tartar, you can see how that color is already changing. It is so cool to see it do that. If you want more or less acid, you can do that. You can use, you know, less lemons. The Forest Green Farm website uses lemon juice and vinegar, but I think the vinegar might just be a little too much as far as the flavor goes. I think the lemon works better with it. But look at that. Isn't that awesome? What a pretty color that is. Oh my God. Check it out. I love it. It's even like a brighter kind of color than like when I make agua de Jamaica with the hibiscus leaves, or not leaves, you use the calyxes after the flowers have bloomed. And I did buy a couple of those plants from Forest Green Farm. The shiso I grew from seed 2 years ago, I think, here, and it's been coming up on its own ever since. Get a little bit more juice out of this. And then for this amount, I'm gonna use maybe 1/4 cup of sugar. And the sugar won't obviously change the color any, but I love the color. I love anything that's like bright color. So that's it. It's very simple. And now what I think I will do is open up one of the bottles of soda that I made the other day. So the other day I made the purple shiso tonic, and then I took the leftovers of a ginger beer, and instead of making another starter, I just used the dregs. Now what I'm going to do here, I don't know how active this one is, and I'm going to put a cloth over it when I open it to see. Oh, okay, it's very active, and that's why I put it over the, check it out. So that's what happened when I put it, put the very active ginger soda that I made the other day. And I have learned this is what I need to do so that I don't waste my soda. So there, so not only do I have a very nice anti-inflammatory purple shiso aid, but I have turned it into a soda too. Haven't tried this yet. Well, that's nice. It actually, the shiso flavor, I don't know if you're seeing me or if you're just seeing my chest, which is kind of embarrassing. The purple shiso flavor, when it has set with the fermentation, isn't as strong. Yeah, it's just kind of nice and refreshing and tart and lemony, as it is when it is in the tonic. because the tonic, let me see. I can definitely taste the shiso flavor in the non-fermented drink, because I think once it has been fermented, it's got that kind of little bit of a lactobacillus sort of flavor. So that's something to keep in mind too when you make any kind of your herbal teas or lemonade or anything like that. If you have a previously fermented soda, and mine are from a ginger bug, just it's like I put in maybe a quarter cup into, well, probably about a half gallon. So there you go, another idea to try. All right, I hope you've enjoyed that, and we'll experiment on your own. All right, bye.